everybody, and welcome to the NRW Weekly Respawn, the show where we try to run you guys through some of the biggest gaming news of the past week. I'm your host for today, Mark and Mana, joined today by... I don't know where he is. He said he was being lazy today. Then I find out he's out pawning comics. So if you're watching this, tweet at Rollacoaster. Stop being lazy. Behind the camera, though, as always, we do have the director of debauchery himself, Derek and Mana. Alright, everybody, let's get right into the Respawn report today. So, in an interview with IGN, the head of 343 Industries, who is putting out all the Halo stuff that we've seen the recent years, Bonnie Ross stated that after Bungie had left the series, Halo 4 was considered to be made by Gearbox. As we all know, Gearbox, their flagship series is the Borderlands franchise. We do all know that that's kind of like a tongue-in-cheek, very meta series compared to the somewhat serious style that Halo is, so that fit would have been very interesting, but thankfully Bonnie Ross did step in with 343 Industries and handled Halo 4 and 5, which fans, it's been pretty polarizing. You played Halo 4, right, D?
Mm-hmm.
Did you enjoy that at all?
I did. I actually did though.
Do you remember it at all? It's a better question.
I remember the bad guy.
Okay.
That's really it.
But you remember Halo 3?
Of course.
Okay, so that's kind of the point we were making there. Well, hopefully with Halo Infinite around the corner, they'll be able to return Halo to their former glory. In other Gearbox news, they are putting on a show at PAX East on March 28th this year. Speculation is they will be debuting Borderlands 3, a game that I've been waiting. So Borderlands 2 came out in 2012. Between then and now, we have had the pre-sequel, which was handled by a different studio. I want to say that was 2K Australia. And then briefly after the release of the pre-sequel, 2K Australia kind of just shut down. We, of course, also did have Tales from the Borderlands, which, as we all know, Telltale Games has also shut down since. So hopefully another series that needs to be brought back to its former glory, Borderlands. The show is said to be featuring never-before-seen reveals. We don't know. We did get a slight tech demo about 2 years ago now, I want to say. It wasn't confirmed to be Borderlands 3, but with the art style and the character animations, I want to say, people did speculate that it actually was for Borderlands 3. Now, last year, if you guys remember, Walmart leaked out a bunch of games that some of them hadn't been announced yet at the time, right before E3. Some of those games include Devil May Cry 5 and Rage 2, so we do know that those are coming now, as they did have reveals at E3 2018. But Borderlands 3 was actually on there as well, but we haven't heard anything from Gearbox regarding that yet. The latest news we got from them was President Randy Pitchford leaving a USB of porn at medieval times and embezzling money. So Gearbox needs a win, and hopefully Borderlands 3, if it does prove to be true, can be that win for them. Next item on the Respawn report, we have the Division 2 clans. So as Destiny 2 tried to do, they included clans within the game, so you can partner up, team up, squad up with people you enjoy playing with. The Division 2 will feature something similar to that. The details are kind of scarce at the time, but we do have a little bit of information. Right now it looks like you can add up to 50 accounts per clan, each account can have up to 4 characters on them, so that's a total of, quick math.
What was the math question?
It's 200 characters. 200 characters.
Stay in school, kids.
Yep, stay in school. There will also have membership ranks, so you can be like, I don't know what the ranking would be, colonel, I guess, or whatever, captain. You can also design your own clan insignia, as well as, of course, make your own clan name. So as of right now, the Division 2 open beta is going on. I've been playing it a bit. I'm not sure if Derek got a chance to check it out just yet. Andrew, I'm not sure if he has either, but I'm having a lot of fun with it. They did add one more story mission, or main mission, that wasn't in the private beta. I've yet to play that one, though. Hopefully we'll be able to get to that after this shoot, but we'll see. And lastly, the biggest news probably from this past week, the new mainline Pokemon RPG was announced, and we got a whole Nintendo Direct just for that. So we do know it will be set in the Galar region, which is kind of Europe inspired by the looks of it. They are kind of continuing with the trend that they've been setting for the last couple iterations of the game, where it's not that top-down 2D style. It's a bit more open-looking. It's not quite the Breath of the Wild that people were expecting and hoping for, but it is a huge graphical improvement from Pokemon Red that we got in 1996, 97, something like that. We also got our first look at some of their starters. We have Grookey, the grass type, Scorbunny, the fire type, and the fan favorite so far, Sobble, the water type. Other than that, we don't know if they're going to be deviating from the 8 gyms, collect the badges, and go for the Pokemon League. We don't exactly have an idea of what the story is going to be just yet, but they have announced that it will be coming later this year, so look out for that coming probably around the same time Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee came out, so fall 2019, I'd say. So that about does it for the Respawn report for the week of February 24th through March 2nd. We can get into some upcoming releases. Black Desert Online, which is an action RPG that I actually checked out on PC 3 or 4 years ago now at this point, is coming to Xbox One on March the 4th. Left Alive coming to PC, PS4 on March 5th. Kirby's Epic Yarn coming to 3DS on March 8th. And also on March 8th, the one that I am most excited for, as well as KPR Gaming's Lewis, Devil May Cry 5 coming to PC, PS4, Xbox One. It's been quite a while since we got a Devil May Cry game in this storyline, so this one will continue the events of Devil May Cry 4. As you guys may know, the timeline for Devil May Cry is about as fucked up as the Fast and the Furious franchise, so 2 is actually the last canonical one. In the trailers for 5, it does show Dante driving a motorcycle out of hell. 2 did end with him driving a motorcycle into hell, so we'll see what happens there, but it also does feature a new character, V. He's a bit different compared to like Nero and Dante with the in-your-face with the sword and the gun. He kind of hangs back and has these tattoos which he can use to summon shadow-like creatures. It's very interesting to see his fighting style compared to the others. And in a recent trailer, we got my boy, a brief glimpse at that over-the-shoulder looking back. Virgil is back, guys. So, slight spoilers, which they're not actually canon confirmed, but people close to the project have kind of come out and said, yeah, that's true. But Nero is actually Virgil's son. In some of the promo information we did see, Nero gets his devil arm taken by a shadowy figure, and that's why he has his new partner, whose name is escaping me right now, but she's building him basically mechanical versions of that. Could that have been Virgil's arm? We'll find out on March 8th. And that about does it for the show today. Once again, I am your host, Mark Admana. Behind the camera, we have Derek Admana.
What's up?
And this has been the NRW Weekly Respawn. If you enjoyed the show today, leave us a like, comment, share it, subscribe. And don't forget, for all your trailer reacts, comic book picks, and everything NEW, keep it locked in right here to NRW. Thanks, guys.